Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new horror film Leave, and this is coming to Shudder, and focuses on Hunter, played by Alicia von Rittberg, who is a young woman who was abandoned as an infant, and she's trying to find her real parents by going off and at first chasing leads in a death metal band, which then leads to her discovering a family that maybe she didn't want to really discover in the first place. And this family gives off very much the family from the Millennium Trilogy with like Girl and the Dragon tattoo, specifically like that kind of family. Getting some of those vibes with this, and you're just like, maybe they're not the best family. And you have this whole dynamic, and you have some other supporting characters that pop up through this story, but it's definitely like this particular family, and there's definitely something underneath the surface. And director Alex Herron does a good job of building up tension and some intrigue with that. And as the film goes on, you start to pull back some layers on those dynamics and realizing that there's some dark and twisted things really going on in this film, that some of those twists I think might be a little bridge too far for some people in terms of believability, but I think they still have quite a bit of impact. And it deals with themes like abandonment and finding oneself, and specifically dealing with some darker ideas when it comes to like Christianity and stuff like that. There's some dark foreboding undertones of religious commentary in this film that I think works well to its advantage and puts it up there with many of horror films that have gone in that direction. I think the cast overall does a really fine job. I do think there's some characters that feel a little underdeveloped. There's definitely some moments towards the end that feel a little convenient. And in general, I think this film has some dark, foreboding atmosphere, has an interesting concept, and can overcome, for the most part, a decent little chunk of tropes that it is trying to avoid when it comes to those horror narratives that we see today. And overall, I think this is a real solid addition to the Shudder library. So definitely, if you're into horror films and this seems like something up your alley, definitely go check this out. But those are my thoughts on Leave. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.